Bienvenidos Slashers y Screen Queens al podcast de los Horror Daddies.
Es un podcast donde hablamos de las películas de terror.
Y los papis en ellas.
Yo soy su papi, Jonathan.
Y yo soy su papi de terror, Carlos.
¿Y de qué película hablamos hoy?
Hoy vamos a hablar de la película que salió en el 2023, When Evil Lurks.
Es que es eso.
Which I should have said that in Spanish, but I forgot what the title was in Spanish.
Oh yeah, I forgot what was the title in Spanish. It was like
Se...
When Evil. It's not a direct translation.
No, that's why.
Fuck.
Se acecha la maldad.
Se acecha la maldad.
There we go.
Yeah, there
I
we
got
go. Damn.
Okay.
I gotta practice my Spanish.
I see.
Getting rusty.
So, When Evil Lurks, directed and written by Damien Rugna, came out last year. Very popular release because I was like, I gotta watch this because everyone's talking about it.
Everyone on Twitter was talking about it. Every single person because of the scene.
I get the hype.
I get it. I understand now.
I liked it.
It was something. So again, if any of you haven't seen it, it's on Shudder. So you guys could go watch it there. And trigger warning, of course, it's fucked up. This is a foreign film. It has no boundaries. It don't give a fuck who you are or what you've been through.
You could be a child. You could be pregnant. You could be old.
Nobody's safe in this movie.
No, you're not safe, baby. You're not safe.
So if you don't like that stuff, then you can just listen to us. We'll make it fun for you guys.
I'm here.
Yep.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I'm here to entertain you, please you.
Are you not entertained? I think that's a movie.
Whatever you want me to do, I'm here for it.
So there you go.
They don't call me versatile for no reason.
A verse?
Hey.
Bottom. Anyway. So, of course, Evil Lurks. Go watch it on Shudder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go through the cast real quick right before we jump into the movie.
Right.
We have Ezequiel Rodriguez as Pedro. Wow, he looks so different.
Mm-hmm.
He looks happy.
That's Pedro?
That's Pedro.
Oh, on letterbox picture?
Yeah.
MBD picture's not the same.
Oh, I see.
That's why.
Damien Salomon is Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Silvina Sabater, Mirtha.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia Garofalo is Sabrina. And that's basically pretty much everybody that we follow.
Yeah, because everyone else kind of just gets it.
Yeah. There's a lot of bodies in this movie.
Yeah, I will say Mr. Federico Lis, who plays Leo.
Oh, yeah?
Kind of hot.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
You were like, ooh, he has pretty eyes.
He sure does. So...
This is an Argentinian movie.
It is an Argentinian movie. It's in Spanish.
No dub. It's all subbed.
My Spanish is very different than this Spanish, but I understood what they were saying. I understood the movie.
It's hard, like even as a Spanish speaker, it's like they speak so fast and like they have a lot of slang that we don't have.
I guess English is the same way, but like every Spanish country is very like unique in that way because like they use their slangs can mean something totally different.
Yeah.
In another country.
Like what was the one for rotten?
Embichado.
Embichado, which is
For
like
us,
for us, it's like that means that you've been digged. No, why you wide open like that, girl?
She's a complete slut.
Yup. And it's you still understand the gist of it at least. And if you're a Spanish speaker, I feel like it's harder for me to read the subtitles and listen to them in Spanish.
So you see, for me, as I was reading the subtitles, I was catching what the slang what meant.
Oh, so you see, when I was watching, I was reading it and not paying attention to what they were saying. But then if I was on my phone, I was completely understanding them clear. Like I could understand everything. I see, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know if it's my dyslexia or something.
I think it's once you get used to their accent.
Like I can see that. So it's a great watch still. I think this movie, I understand the hype. It's a deeper movie than I thought it was gonna be. Yep. I thought this was gonna be like a gore fest.
Nope.
It's really not. There's only like a couple scenes that it's like kind of gory and it's like, oh shit. But
so let's talk about that a little bit. And then we're gonna talk about the rules, and then we kind of jump into like our favorite scenes and stuff. So
yeah,
the director during a Q&A at Fantastic Fest, because this movie did premiere throughout festivals, and then Shudder got the rights to it, right? So he said that he got the idea from a series of news stories from stories about foreign pesticides in the native Argentina causing widespread health issues.
Yeah.
So he suggests that the corporate apathy about the workers' health and the way that the issue occurred out in the middle of nothing, where it's easy for profiteers and city dwellers to ignore the impact of their choices, stating that started to him thinking about the idea of evil lurking, giving the free reign to spread.
Okay. So that definitely is like the overarching meaning of the movie. I don't think the movie it's like kind of just thrown in there for like lower purposes, but it's not like the meaning of the movie. You know, like it is definitely like an inspiration of it, like where he definitely gathered the story from, because it is fucked up. And the story, it was just kind of like they know shit is happening, but they tell the cops, they tell everyone, and they're just like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care. Like they don't really see it, so it's like they're getting fucked over, even then nobody's believing them. So
in this movie, I guess the church was a real thing. Like, you know, churches were a thing.
Like there's demons and all this bullshit.
Well, here's the thing. She says that, church, we just made the church up because we knew it wasn't real, but we knew we can make money out of it, profit out of it. That's what she said. When a real one showed up, we're like, oh.
Yeah, like a real legitimate church.
Or like a real rotten showed up and they're like,
oh, that's what.
Because she said we were frauds. We were just taking people's money. And
then that
they learned how to fix the issue by these monks, which is where I guess she got her little machine from.
You're right, yeah.
So there's that. Then also I read someone on Reddit, their interpretation of this movie was a little bit of misogyny in the movie.
Really?
Where if you really look at it, because of the men in this movie, all the women get fucked over because all the men in this movie make poor choices, which was an interesting read.
Was it in English or in Spanish?
It was in English.
Because the thing is that in the tradition, you know, I feel like at least for us in Puerto Rico, like a traditional family, like has that role where it's like the women does the womanly duties. Like that is like, I remember my mom being like, you get yourself a girl that cooks. I'm not gonna teach you how to cook. And I'm like,
mine too.
Damn, that's crazy.
Mine too. But you know what? Damn, mom, that's crazy. Cause I think it's me.
Yeah, because I learned how to cook, and it's like I know those values are still protected it's like seeing it in an American lens. Like, yes, it's gonna look very, very misogynist, but it's like with any country outside of the U.S. that is a little bit regressed than the U.S.
So they kind of went on explaining how Ruiz doesn't listen to his wife. He ends up being dead. Yep, and so does she.
Yeah.
And then Sabrina's a little bit of a different story because she's really not listening either to him, even though he's trying to tell her the truth.
That's
true.
But
at the end of the day, he makes the choice of showing up at the house, taking off the clothes, and then not paying attention to the dog, which is what leads to the demise of everything.
Yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, you can see it that way.
Yeah.
But like, I think the overarching is that Pedro fucked everyone. Like, Pedro is living with his mistakes.
So,
spoilers.
Man is dumb.
Pedro's dumb. I could say that.
No, yeah. I was going with a quote and I kind of linked out on it.
I see your eyes like you just forgot.
Yeah.
I see your brain being like one of those etch-a-sketches.
Anyway,
the quote was written there, but you got shooked.
The point to my quote was that men is dumb and women inherit the earth for that reason.
That's true.
Jurassic Park. Anyways.
It's like Beyonce said, "Who runs the world, girls?"
Right. This ain't it.
She said that too. She said that.
Ain't no hold 'em.
So, the movie, it has a deeper meaning with like, especially with the like, it has a lot of deeper connections. So like the story that you were saying in the Bible,
right? Cain and Abel.
Yes.
Abel.
Yes. And then it has the overarching like, well, you know, this is happening. The government's not helping us. It has that. You could say the misogyny thing. I think that's just the traditional values in the Hispanic society, I guess I would say. But I don't know about the context of the movie. Like, what is the overarching story? Like that, I'm still after finishing it, I was like, what is the meaning of it? Is a character study of Pedro where it's like Pedro's kind of just fucking everything up, and then it's like, now that you have the chance to redeem yourself, he still falls flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like the simple answer is they should have just listened from the beginning. and not move the body.
That's even though they were getting fucked anyways.
They were still fucked because the kid was already. We find out that the kid was already.
Yeah.
Everything was already fucking.
Yeah, this whole movie at the end, they tells you they had no chance of winning.
No,
because that's the thing also with movies from foreign films is that they have a dark ending usually, or like some of them, at least all of the ones I've seen, they have a fucking dark ending. So it's like they're not afraid to do that. In America, it's kind of like no, we want an optimistic ending, and it's like whatever. But so. It is sad, I can understand being like, this kind of left me like unsatisfied because the ending kind of just ends. Yeah, it just kind of ends and you're just there. But it's like for me, the horror is in that they're still living that horror,
and he has to walk the earth now with all this happening, and he's
responsible too.
Yeah, and that's why he gets spared too.
So it's like it is really fucked up to see it in that light because it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. With Sally leaving, and she's like, that girl's not the same anymore. That's the fucked up part about that ending is that she is not Sally from where she started. She's fucked. Yep.
And you can say the same with Lori. Michael disappears, and she knows that he's out there.
If there wasn't 13 sequels,
yeah, let's say like Lori and the other 12 movies don't exist. Yep. She will always wonder where he's at because he disappeared.
She will always live in fear. Always. So it's like seeing it in that lens where he's just responsible for everything. That's the ending. Like that's fear.
Like, Andy will never trust dolls again.
Hell nah. Andy.
Cindy can't own a phone.
The original ending could have been like a bitch. Where you going?
That would have been the foreign film ending of Child's Play.
Yeah, he gets taken over. The one that we came up with. Yeah. So it's like. It's fucked up. So when like at first I was like, I feel unsatisfied, but then thinking about it, I was like, damn, that sucks. Like that is a horrible ending. Like that sucks.
And he loses his whole family.
Yeah, he lost everything. Well deserved. Because that motherfucker, bro.
Even though I think his brother's possessed at the end of the day.
And that's a real question.
They don't show us either.
The real question is Jaime or Jimmy possessed? Daddy. Already stay right now. It's daddy of the movie because we see it earlier in the movie when they find the rotten El Bichado and there's a little bullet thing and he grabs it. Yeah. But then one of the rules is don't touch anything that's close to them. So, but then
we find out that the gun belonged to the kid and he takes the gun from him.
So it's like, so it's kind of fucked to where it's like. Was he possessed the whole time? Did we not see any? Like, why wasn't that he was having all these like he wasn't killing anybody? We don't see him. We kills one person, but like
it's already a possessed person.
Exactly. So it's like how was he able to last fucking long with all these people? When people just as soon as someone dies, they just start killing other people.
Even though if like you can say that since Pedro was spared, they know like they're like linked minds, the possession. So you can kind of say that they know not to touch him. So,
okay, I can see that. Do you think Sabrina had a demon in her?
So that's what's weird. They all say that they all would have a demon inside them that needs to be born. Yeah. So my question is, so they all end up eventually, because the big dude, the first dude, he's been like that. Uriel, right? He's been like that for a year. Yeah. So the pregnancy is a while. You have to kill the demon in order to be born. Yeah. So we don't know if there's like they go through stages, and then it's born out of them, or if it's just the one child and Uriel was the first. And that's technically what do we call it here?
It's like the hive mind or whatever.
The omen.
Oh yeah. Where it's like that's the one. That's the So. I guess you could see it that way. Because I was like, maybe he saw like he killed Sabrina, and that's why he doesn't seem possessed, right? Because he's already been spared, just like this guy. But I don't know. It's like they kind of leave it to like your interpretation. So, though, you want to go ahead with the rules?
Yeah, let's read
because the rules are a little weird.
A little. No. So rule number 1: do not use electric lights. Rule number 2. Do not use electric lights because the shadows they cast draw them in. Yeah. Rule number 2, stay away from animals. Shit, I'm dead. Rule number 3, do them no harm. So you're not even supposed to like harm them.
Yeah.
Rule number 4, take nothing close to them. Take nothing close to them. They're attached to it. So if you take anything that belongs to me, you'll be possessed.
Yeah, which.
And then rule number 5, never say the devil's name that calls them. So the grandma in the movie kind of gives examples like Lucifer, Azrael, and there was another one.
Beelzebub.
Mm-hmm. And then rule number 6, never use a gun. You'll die yourself, which we see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then rule number 7, do not fear death. Oh, maybe, you know what? Now that I read that, maybe Jimmy isn't possessed because he doesn't fear death. Because I think Myrta tells him, like, oh, that's the difference between you and your brother to Pedro.
Oh.
And that's why Jimmy offered to go get the kid and not take Pedro with him, because he knew that Pedro will get fucked over.
That does make a lot of sense. Okay, that's true. But I think it's because Pedro has a lot to lose. Jimmy doesn't have anybody.
Nope. So
he's by himself.
And that's why he probably doesn't fear.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yep.
Wow. That's deep.
You're welcome. And then another thing I guess I can read since I'm already here. So they kind of say that the ending has the biblicals with Cain and Abel, with Pedro smashing Euro's head in, and then Pedro being doomed to walk the earth with a mark on his forehead. And then the last one that I thought was kind of clever, if the director did do this on purpose, the possessed Jair drapes a lambskin rug over himself, before cannibalizing his grandmother, indicating that he is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
You know what the director said? He read that. He went, "Oh yeah, I did that. Shit, I'm so smart."
Yeah. But it's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
the kid grabs it. It looks like sheep.
Yeah, you could say it's a stretch, and but then, it is also like seems like why he do that.
Well,
there's no AC or nothing.
Well,
because
he did say, "I'm cold and I'm hungry."
Yeah, that's
so
true.
he does. That's yeah. And I would say Jair is Pedro's autistic son. That's what they say in the movie.
Yeah.
And then
it has a really fucked up take on autism.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like a very. Yeah.
I guess seeing it as an American audience, maybe that may be the case.
It's a regress kind of ideology, so it's like I can see that they're probably. It's a little wild,
yeah,
because it basically means that autistic people have I'm sorry, that is crazy. People with autism are like. That have the demon stuck inside them. That's why they act that way.
Yeah.
So it's like
the way she worded it, I was confused because I don't know if she meant it from birth or from the time they got to the house.
Yeah, because we don't know if the brother has had autism his entire life, or if just one day it just happened and they're like, oh yeah, he might have autism. You know, so we don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's weird.
Yeah, because what was he doing? He was clamping his hands and feet, and she states that there's a demon inside him that's trying to take control over him, but it's in limbo with him.
Yeah, I think that's
what she says.
I think it's like high or low support autism, or like the severeness of autism. So it's like he's kind of not mobile at all.
So then what happens is that then he goes to the grandmother, and he's like perfectly fine. And then he talks to her like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then he eats her. Well, we find out that he chopped her up, fed her to the pigs, and also ate her.
Yeah, so that's basically the ending of the movie. Is once the demon has been released, they go back, and the child from the very beginning of the movie has already been possessed. Been possessed a long time ago. Chopped off his mama. And
also fed her to the pigs.
Fed him to the pigs. He also ate her, and then he did the same thing with the Pedro's mom.
Yeah, because we should say that this possession loves children,
which is interesting.
And they seem like they're fine, but they're really not.
Which is so the kids act differently from the adults. The adults act in violence, and the kids don't.
The kids like they end up killing all the parents. Like it's Children of the Corn up in that bitch. Like
so, it's like. Unless there's some like Argentinian like superstition.
Oh, maybe with kids. Kids are just evil in general. They don't matter what country you from.
Which there is a scene where they beat up a kid in this one, and it's honestly so fucking funny.
It's very satisfying.
It's a little satisfying.
Kids are just evil.
Because it's also so annoying. That character looks like, damn, I want to bully that kid.
Yeah.
Like, they're fucked up.
Honestly, if this happened, I'll be like, you know what? Where's the classroom of 5th graders I can go fuck up real quick?
And Pedro needed to release some stress, let me tell you. He slammed her with a fucking car door and just started beating her up. I'm like, God damn, Pedro,
But
chill.
I will say the first time I watched this movie, the one scene that literally left me with...
The scene?
It wasn't the pregnant lady. I was like, okay, that's fucked up. I'm surprised they did that.
But the scene?
But the scene that I was like, I literally went, oh my God.
Yeah, it's literally all over. It was all over Twitter. I remember seeing the scene with the doggy and the lady, the little girl.
The thing is, I was not okay. So Pedro gets home. He takes off his clothes. He's like, I need new clothes.
He goes back to his ex's home.
He says to pick up his kids, who he has a restraining order on, and the girl is not his. That's his wife's other marriage's kid, whatever. Yeah. So he takes off his clothes and the dog starts sniffing it. And he's been saying, I need new clothes and I need to burn these. And
because I've been around someone that's been rotten.
So it's like the director setting it up, but I wasn't thinking about anything. I was like, oh, whatever.
Because we also haven't seen like a possessed animal either.
No.
Oh, well, we kind of did, but it wasn't like confirmed with the goat.
Oh, that goat, I confirmed it. The minute that goat walked up to the gun and said, do it, motherfucker. Like, it's like, but anyway.
Because maybe it was a curious goat.
So no. So here's the thing. I see the girl next to the dog and I'm like, they're not going to do it. There's no way. It's going to seem like it's going to do it, but it's going to be the stepdad getting attacked instead or something.
Well, when I first saw it, I thought maybe, it'll happen off screen. Like, it's like,
you'll
hear it. And then it's like, oh, where is she? Right. You know, he's coughs up like a little like bow tie or something.
No, you're just watching it and out of nowhere this dog just attacks this girl and I was like
and the fucked up because the attacking I was like, oh, okay, fine, but it happens off screen, right?
Because I love that it pins up to the little brother. The little brother's like, oh
like
my
the
God.
Office. He gyms the camera like, what?
You know what I mean? He went, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Because I was like, okay, it happens off screen. We're going to see the kid's reaction. Nah, like The Office, they fucking pan to the side.
Okay.
Bro.
So that's when I was like, my mouth was already open. I'm like, okay, I don't think they're going to show us anymore. Because I think that was enough. Nope. Here comes Lil Santino. Stepdaddy. The dog is eating little Chloe. I forgot. Vicky.
And then you see Vicky getting ragdolled by the fucking dog, and then just like, getting tossed around.
Oh, we doing this 5 stars. Get that bitch. It's like 5 stars, and it doesn't finish there.
No,
she gets dragged outside of the house, and I was like, "Can I give it 10 stars?" Like,
this is crazy, and it's like I know people are very sensitive with that.
Yeah,
it is like, oh but my God,
you know that. I don't have a kid, so I don't know the feeling. I have animals, so I know that feeling when it comes to that.
So imagine that, but with kids.
Okay, so when the dog got shot later, that hit me.
You were like, oh no.
Not the possessed dog.
but the possessed dog that killed a child.
Not Cujo. But, I lost my train of thought. But the kid I was like, I like this because it can happen.
Yeah. Because horror movie is like, it's not supposed to be pretty.
No.
Like, it's fucked up. Like, they're showing you that this is happening in real life. Like, nobody's safe. Yeah. Anybody can get it.
That's something that's always bothered me with movies. It's like all these zombie movies. Let's just example all these zombie movies, and it's like you don't see a kid in sight. In real life, there would be fucking kids running around too.
Yeah. Or like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Like how it's like there's never any fucking children.
No.
It's always adults. Like it's like. And I get it. It is a very fucked up thing. But it's like in a horror movie.
Video games, I kind of get why. Because people are a little crazy.
Yeah,
but like when we're in a movie, you have to kind of like, this is a movie. And if it were real life, it could happen.
Yeah.
It might happen to your child. And that's something I love about Evil Dead Rise. Even though the little girl's the one gets to get saved, of course.
Yeah.
But like, the other two, it's like, the other two get it.
And they're young. They're young too. Mm-hmm. It's just like, they're like right at the, like,
they're like, okay.
She's 17.
I grew up watching teenagers. I grew up watching 30-year-old teenagers get murdered, so like whatever. But like
yeah, they're always like 18 at least. So it's like Yeah, I know. I think there's a law in some countries where you can't have that happen. So I think like for example, Dead by Daylight, I think they make everyone they're all 18.
Right.
Even though you read the story and it's like, oh, they were in middle school and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, they're a child. But like, so I think there's some countries that do that, but some of them don't care. It's like this is not supposed to be like a cool movie. It's like you're supposed to get scared. And
if you're locked in a building, if you're locked anywhere, there's gonna be a child somewhere, and that child is in danger.
And I blame the church for it, for ruining for America, because Frankenstein did that, or the monster did it back in the day, and then the church was like, "Oh no!"
He killed little Maria.
Little Maria went swimming on shallow water,
which was nothing.
He literally went, and that's it. And then she died.
I'm like, Daddy, throw me into the water now. Like,
that shit was shallow water. She could have stand up, but no, she couldn't swim. So it was her fault at the end of the day. So she died.
She just didn't know how to stand up.
Exactly. She's dumb.
She's like, I fell and I can't get up.
But this movie said, fuck them kids. And we get 2 murders. We see one of them. And then the other one, it's fucked up.
The other one, so Santino.
Don't be too descriptive for YouTube.
I'm just gonna say that Santino was the exclusive popcorn bucket for this movie, because the mom she's just eating popcorn out of his head.
It's like the Doom bucket deep in his head.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nope. She was eating a lot of popcorn,
but also like. I was kind of hoping she would eat him out of the balcony. She doesn't.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you blink, you miss it. Mm-hmm. It's a little fast.
She just throws herself off the balcony with the kid, and I'm assuming that's when he dies.
I thought that's what was gonna happen, but yeah, they kind of just throw that in there like it's normal.
I also love that the grandmother, she's like, Sabrina? Oh, hey, girl. You gonna take care of him? Because I'm dead asleep. Because the grandma has no idea that Sabrina is possessed and dead.
And she has like her face fucking smashed in and everything.
That's when she notices. She's like,
that bitch ugly. Damn.
Pedro, something wrong with your ex-wife.
Yeah, what's her? Shelley Duvall. Because she looked just like Shelley Duvall.
She kind of did. Yeah, she kind of did.
Crazy. So what else?
Also the goat. So the goat one.
The goat one was pretty cool. That was like our first opening kill, basically.
Which the wife noticed that the goat was possessed, but like, I don't know how she could tell, which is something that I wish they would explain to us.
So when I looked at the goats, most of them didn't have horns except one.
Oh, and he was darker, and he was the blacker one.
But it wasn't the one that they shot.
Oh.
So that's why I was like weird. I was like, oh, okay, I see the horns.
I thought it was like the blacker one, because it's like
the black sheep.
Yes.
Yeah. So
because he was still kind of tricolor.
Maybe it could be. I didn't pay attention to the color, so maybe
he looked like he was the darkest in the group.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Systemic racism is fucking crazy.
Do I say something?
But no, so she notices, and Ruiz, which is one of the earlier characters, he owns the land. So basically, he was gonna kill the Rotten from the beginning because he was brought to his land, and they were gonna ruin his land. So, but he didn't end up killing it because he knew the consequences of it. So then he shoots the goat in the fucking face.
Well, the goat walks up to the gun and says, "Do it, bitch.
Do it, bitch." And he goes, "Okay." Yeah.
Oh,
shoots it.
God, she's a complete slut.
The goat?
I didn't know the goat was a slut, but okay.
The goat? I mean, he did give some head.
Throat goat.
Oh.
That's one of my nicknames.
And then I don't know. I guess Pearl in the background was his wife was grabbing an axe.
I wasn't I don't know if the axe was okay. So they're like, you're not supposed to use guns, but it also says don't harm them. So like, what was the axe for?
So I don't know if maybe she doesn't know the rules.
That's a good possibility. And she's like, hey, just kill it with this, even though that's not what you're supposed to do.
Maybe she knew like, okay, don't use guns. I've heard that rule before.
But they also tell you to stay away from animals. Like,
I mean, it's hard when you're gonna listen to that rule. If you have 5 animals,
and that's my demise. So
that was his demise.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
So I just wasn't expecting him to do it and her to get possessed so fast that she kills him right away.
And that's the fucked up thing. They get possessed super fast because they're side characters.
That's true.
Because there's some that take a while.
Even though the dog, I guess, took a little bit.
Yeah, and Jaime, if he was even possessed or not.
That's true.
If he wasn't, if he wasn't possessed, I don't know how the fuck.
But I feel like that's with everything that's like viral possession, whatever. Because the only zombie movie that's really kind of accurate with the timing is World War Z, because they kind of make a plot out of it. Like,
yeah, it's like you.
Brad Pitt is like 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's true.
counts.
He times it. That's very true. That's true. So yeah, I mean, and again, we could say Jaime is not afraid of death, so he at least follows one of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
But that opening kill is pretty crazy,
and she's
especially and it's a poster, which
I
is
did
cool.
not realize in the poster she was pregnant. So in the movie, I'm like, oh,
yeah. I mean that she's not real pregnant. That shit was a basketball.
Okay, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah.
I wasn't expecting like a pregnant woman to be fucking.
I thought we were gonna see like maybe
axe themselves. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, quick.
So she asked him a question closely in his face.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like visceral. Like it's like if you're not, I was expecting it because I seen this before, but like
okay,
when you were not expecting it, it's kind of fucking crazy.
Question: when you saw this poster before you saw the movie, I should have asked you this before we saw the movie.
Yeah.
What vibes were you getting from this poster?
So because I was not expecting this.
I wasn't expecting this movie.
Oh no! When you told me the plot, I was like, "What?" I thought it was like the crazies, where it's like people are just killing other people's, and that's just what it is. You know, like there's no meaning to it. It's just people just fucking killing.
Okay, so when I saw this poster, which let me look at it real quick again, I was imagining that she
was the evil that lurked.
Yes, I thought that she was gonna be the one to walk around and fucking murder people, and because in the poster she looks very sad and very like, what the fuck did I just do? So I thought that she went on like a killing spree because she was possessed or something.
Gotcha.
I was not expecting it because what the movie is.
I will be honest, I thought she was the final girl.
Okay.
From the poster. I was like, oh, this is our final girl.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But
yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's not what I'm saying. Because what I'm saying
is
that
opposite.
She was the one doing everything. Yeah.
That would have been kind of cool. But no, I was not expecting this. The poster's kind of
the poster's kind of sick.
It is pretty.
I'm
not
saying that the movie isn't, but like the poster kind of goes hard.
It does. It really does. It just like it literally tells you nothing. Like it tells you nothing. So it's pretty cool. Even the title is so like ominous. Like I love when Evil Lurks is such a good title. Like that is such a good title.
Oh my god! You know what? It could be a Evil Dead : When Evil Lurks. It could be an Evil Dead type.
Evil Lurks the Dead.
Oh.
Day of the Living.
The Dead Evil.
The Dead Evil. Lurking the Dead's Evil Rise. It's a second.
Okay.
Child's Play again.
Okay, hold on. When Evil Death by Dawn Lurks.
Whoa! I'm trying to think of another one, like Halloween's like season of the evil that lurks with the dead.
Okay. Army of the Lurks.
Okay. Wait.
Darkness.
Evil lurked. Evil lurks. Evil lurked. Evil ends. Trilogy right there.
I got a better one.
Pedro comes back for all three.
When Evil Kills.
Evil lurks, evil kills.
When Evil Lurks, when Evil Kills, when Evil Ends.
Wow. That was good. We should think about that.
Okay.
Pedro comes back for
Evil's body.
Evil's body. Eternal evil of the spotless dead.
Okay. Jurassic Evil Park.
Let's leave it to the professional. When Evil lurk.
I got one more.
Okay, one more?
Yeah. Riel of Evil. Reanimator.
So dumb. Beetle Evil lurked. Beetle Evil lurked. Beetle Evil lurked.
Well.
You start getting possessed.
And Evil on Elm Street.
Okay.
Sorry. That should have gone
on a tangent.
That should have gone on.
That was funny.
An American Evil in Argentina.
Lurked in London. The evil lurked in London.
No, an American Evil in Argentina.
Oh, yeah. That's so dumb.
Okay. Now I'm done.
Okay. So okay, what else are there to say? I think those are the major kills, though.
Oh no! Another one of my favorites is that Pedro's running around the town looking for Leo because he's like, "Don't kill the dog."
Oh yeah,
the dog it'll pass on to you.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
He kills the dog.
I did it
by gun, which you're not supposed to. He's like, "I did it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do it."
Boom, boom, bitch.
And then he's like, I love Pedro's like, well, time to grab my sons. And leave.
He just like,
And then he goes home and he gets to the house. He's like, Vicky's there, and Vicky's like, nothing ever happened.
Vicky came back.
Vicky came back in the confessionals like, that dog thought he dragged me, but that dog didn't do shit to me.
I want to see that story.
Yeah, I'm still that bitch. And
You can't kill me.
yep. And then she's like, Mama.
Vicky literally said that.
Yeah. And then Santino's like, Vicky's alive. Vicky's good.
And Pedro's like, the fuck?
No. And Vicky's like, Mama, Daddy gonna come and he gonna run us over. And I'm like, damn, how y'all know that? Because I guess they got linked.
She got a That's So Raven vision. She went.
Yeah, she sure did. I also love that in this spot, like Pedro walks by, grabs Santino like that kid in that one, yanks him. Like, we're leaving. And Leo comes and just rams Sabrina and the kid again with the truck. 2 seconds later, Vicky's like, that truck thought he had me, but he didn't do nothing. Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy how, like,
I want to see more of Vicky possessed.
It doesn't let you, like, especially with Vicky, it's like she gets dragged and then she comes back and you're just like, I don't know what to feel like. I just went what the fuck because of this, and then I'm saying what the fuck. Why is she okay? Like It doesn't give you a break.
Like no scar tissue, nothing.
And
that's when you can say, because I know Sabrina was like fucked up in like, the face and everything, but like I guess that's when you can say it likes kids because then the kids look normal. Because kids can use their innocence to get to adults.
Yeah, and I think it's like the demon feels for the kids, and then it makes me feel like how it's like kids haven't sinned. They don't know the reality of their actions. Adults do. So it's that's like true. Kids and have kids, like a second chance.
Kids also don't fear that they don't fear anything because they haven't experienced
they're children.
Anything.
They don't know about death really, like with the meaning of it.
Their parents haven't traumatized them yet with the bell or nothing. Like they'll need therapy in like
they years. Haven't made you kneel on rice.
Yeah.
So
the ruler.
Exactly.
The hanger.
Yeah. The cables.
Yeah. The mop head.
Throwing chanclas in midair. A therapy session.
Slapping you in the head.
Let's go to our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Throwing you against the wall.
Yeah.
Calling you all kinds of names.
Like a word I can't say.
Yeah.
False accusation.
Yeah. So, yeah, you see the parents do that. That's why the kids, Vicky got ran over again. And then she was doing a Fortnite dance on her mama's body because she was fine afterwards. And it's like, so my thinking is the demon is like, okay, you kids are safe with me because you guys don't understand your actions right now. Or you're not sinning because you're just kids. You don't fucking know anything. The adults, if you notice, they're all like, they die and come back as like a demon. Sabrina, it's all fucked up. She doesn't recover from her body. She's not her anymore. Yeah. Vicky seems like she's still her.
But you know, it's funny because all the kids in this movie, the one that gets it is Santino. And it's like, why?
Maybe because Santino, maybe it's like I did say this during the movie. Maybe the demon's like, if you this height, you die. So Vicky was right underneath it. You know, when you're on a ride, Vicky was right underneath, so she missed it. She was like, you're safe. You're good. Because she look younger than Santino.
She was younger. Yeah, they were, yeah.
So it's like, I think there's like an age limit to where it's like.
I think the demon said, Santino, you a little bitch. I can't have you on my team.
She was like, let's see how you do with the dog. Oh, there, she beat his ass. So never mind, I don't want this bitch over here.
Because Santino got it for some reason.
Yeah, I guess there's not another explanation. There's not like another child that we can use that as an example.
No, because all the children literally come back and like they look fine, but Santino got the popcorn bucket treatment.
But we don't know. We don't have any other death that's a kid that's not Santino and Vicky. So like, that's the thing. We don't have a third
because we
control.
don't know what happened to the other kids.
Yeah, so we don't know if they're alive or if they're just.
But they were alive. All the parents were dead.
Yeah, so it's like, but no. What I'm saying, like, did they die and come back, or are they alive? Did they never die?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so
Santino got his brains eaten out. I don't think he's coming back from that one.
That is so fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Like, she was literally walking like, I'm gonna get a little snack of my own and walk back. She's like, I'm gonna go to the corner store and get a child and then walk back with my little snacks.
She went like this. She was carrying Santino and she's like, damn,
this walking. That's why they call it 7-Eleven, because they're from the ages of 7 to 11. Like, she's like, I'm gonna get myself a kid and eat their brain. Like,
she was like walking. She was like, damn, all this walking made me kind of hungry. And then she was like,
and then Santino's like, I'm dead.
That's so crazy. So yeah, I guess that's a rule that it's like, that's the thing about this movie. There's some things that I wish it could tell you because it kind of leaves you with questions, and it's like, I think at the end of the movie you should at least get these answers. Don't tell me what happens with the story. It's fine. The demon's out. Whatever.
Yeah, but I do like that. It's kind of like a new thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's very fresh. It's not your regular position.
No. It's really cool. I think it's really interesting. This is the same director from Terrified, right?
Oh, yes. And he directed Terrified. Let me tell y'all, I seen Terrified. Loved it.
Okay.
Actually, might have loved it better than this one.
Okay, I can
But the thing is that Terrified
is more straightforward.
It's more of a ghost story. This is more of a possession story. And even in Terrified, just a little bit of a spoiler, they do mention the word rotten. But they're like, these aren't rotten. These are dead. Muertos, which are
already
dead. Like ghosts.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was scary as fuck. And I watched it during the day. And I was like, oh, hell no. But you also see kids get fucked up.
Oh, okay.
This director has something with kids.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Or shock value.
Nah, I think he's just shock value, definitely. Okay, so I mean that's another movie I probably watch. I've seen the poster. I think I have it on my watch list.
That's in the movie. And yeah, and I think the trinkets from this movie they show up in that movie. It's an interesting.
I wish what the trinkets did. I knew what the trinkets did.
So the trinkets are technically the thing that you're supposed to use to get rid of the rotten. We don't get to see why, because Pedro decides not to listen, and gets murdered, and she's the only one that knows how to do it, because it was her and her husband, and her husband's no longer in the picture because I guess he did. Yep. So she tells him, don't leave me alone, and he goes in and does it, and then all the kids just murder her because they go to the school. That's where they're hiding the original rotten under all the parents that they murdered. Children of the Corn up in that bitch.
But it's
kids
like,
are just Also, that's when that scene where that girl gets beaten up, and actually, okay, that's another one. The first time I saw it, I was not expecting Pedro to hit her with the car door.
It comes out of nowhere. It's like, oh, he actually does.
And then I'm like, okay, he hit her with the car door. Ha.
Nope.
He slapped her twice, and I was not expecting that.
Imagine the director said cut. He just was like, hell nah, bitch. so annoying.
Because the kids obviously don't want him to. They don't want them to find the rotten, because they know that Murda knows what to do. So they keep all these different kids telling him, "Oh no, he's over here. Oh no, he's over there." So that's how he figured out his line. But it's like he's in the school, under the stage.
And then they find him his ass, and he like kind of peeks out like the Evil Dead Rise mama. Like this.
You know what I thought of? Texas Chainsaw from Netflix, Out of the Cornfield.
Oh yeah, just his head. And it's like, and they were supposed to kill it with the trinkets,
whatever it was called.
And it's like Pedro decided for some reason to go find a weapon, even though Murda's like, no, don't do it. And then he just gets locked, and then she dies. And then he grabs the thing and then just smash his head in.
Honestly, if it would have been Jimmy and Murda would have got this shit done.
Yeah,
because Jimmy got that shit done with Sabrina. And he already had told Pedro, you weak-minded. You're not going to be able to do it because you're not thinking straight. You're just thinking about your fucking son. Yeah. Who's already been a popcorn bucket for like the last 2 hours. Like,
yeah, it's like, if you saw that, he would not be okay. Like,
oh no, if I saw that, let me just phrase it. My dog.
As a popcorn bucket exclusive?
Girl.
For Cujo.
I would have fucking rampaged on every motherfucking kid in that town.
Yeah, you see, like, you're gonna have to send someone that's not attached to your dogs, not to your extent, Because it's like you can't see that.
Nope.
And I've loved that. I know there's like some zombie movies that do that. I think The Walking Dead did that event at some point, or maybe the games, but where it's like one of the kids is like turning into a zombie, and his dad is like trying to be like, he's in denial about it, and it's like we have to kill him, and it's like you either have to give him the option to give him the gun or you do it yourself, and it's like you can't do that to him. Like that's fucking crazy. No. But then it's like you're also killing his child, so he's not gonna be okay. So it's like crazy.
I can't say
such a dilemma.
I can't say because I'm not going. I don't see myself going through that situation.
Yeah, thankfully it doesn't exist.
Thankfully, but if I feel like maybe I would be like, hey, can you just take her somewhere and just end her
like
so I don't have to see it.
Yeah, I think that's like the better option.
Or do it when I'm not around.
But then you gonna get mad at me?
No, because I'm telling you to do it.
That's true.
But
yeah, it's like such a fucked up situation, and that's like again the horror of it. You know, like that is like it's ugly. It's not pretty. It's not aesthetic. You know, it's fucked up. And that's why a lot of people justify like R-word scenes too, like the Rob Zombie Halloween, because it's like, yeah, that's just how horror is, and it's true. It's like, you know, that does happen, but it's like you don't want to see that all the time. It's like I don't want to see a kid dying in every single horror movie.
Oh
like,
no, of course not.
So it's like I get it in some aspects.
But when you're introducing like 10 kids and you're like, okay, there's
too many characters.
Someone's gonna get. There's too many siblings. Who's getting it?
Yeah. Oh, you adopted. You getting it first.
Right.
Yeah. So
they literally show us 3 kids in this family. Someone had to get it.
Yep. Yes,
and
sir.
Actually, all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, because we should say that the Javier had autism, randomly fine, and then at the end it's revealed that he had eaten his grandma.
Yeah.
Because he's like coughing up blood and
hairball and the necklace.
Yeah, and that at the end, Jamie gets to the house and Pedro just breaks down to his knees and starts screaming, and he has like a marking on his forehead, which is like
we'll say that the Omen kid
left him and then like spared him. He kind of just went. He kind of went like this. He went like.
He marked them.
Yeah, and then he walked away. He walked away with all the kids.
So now he has to live with that mark on his forehead for the rest of his life, and even though it disappeared.
It disappeared at the end, but
to remind him of the dumbass mistake he made.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the dark ending of the movie. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So is that everything?
I think so.
I think we covered everything.
I think we did.
Alrighty. So
also,
there
we'll
goes.
Say that Pedro left his dogs behind.
They did.
No, I know, but
oh yeah, because
they left the house and they're like, we can't take any belongings, and the animals are in danger. So he kind of just left his 2 cute little dogs behind.
They were very cute too. They were good dogs,
and that's it.
What was the names? They don't have names, right?
They didn't say anything.
Well, there goes when evil lurks.
Cuando acecha la maldad. I had to think about it.
All right, so like we do in every movie, we go to Letterboxd and then we give it a rating, a review.
Yes, we do, which never ready.
So, Carlos, what's your rating and review?
Okay, my app wasn't loading. Sorry. Okay, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, and I said evil came lurking, found what it was looking for, and slayed the entire town.
Okay. Serving C-word. Okay, I
serving
said
E-word.
E-word.
Evil.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, put that shit upside down. Love.
Mine was a 4-star. This movie crosses a lot of lines, but my God, this dude is fucking dumb.
Okay.
Because, man, that motherfucker, bro. He had it right there.
He was Pedroing and not Pascaling.
Not Pascaling enough.
Mm-hmm.
Pedro, evil is a state of mind.
Okay.
Lurking is an action.
Daddy, chill.
Pedro.
Best kill?
I'm your daddy now. Okay.
Oh,
Vicky. Oh, Vicky, you got it. Oh, Vicky, you got it.
Oh, Vicky, you're so icky. And the thought of being around you made me so sicky.
Okay.
Hey, Vicky, when you come through and I bite your fucking face like that fucking dog did.
Okay.
Oh, Vicky's getting killed.
Oh, shit.
She's getting dragged up the hill.
Okay.
Sorry.
Her stepdaddy Leo couldn't save her.
Did we say Daddy of the movie? No, we didn't. Daddy
No.
of the movie?
Jimmy.
It's gonna have to be Jimmy.
Love Jimmy.
Definitely, Jimmy's great. I wish we got more of him.
I
feel like he kind of disappeared for
he
a
warms.
while.
He warms up to me though. Like it's not from the beginning.
Really?
It's like a warming up.
Who was your first?
Oh, nobody. I was just saying Jimmy
I
was
see.
just kind of warming up slowly.
You were watching. You're like, oh, okay.
I kind of see it.
I
yeah,
see it. I liked him. I think the hat. I don't know. He looked like
he got
Luigi.
off the set of Titanic.
Yeah, he looked like Luigi the whole time, and then he like after he gets to the house, I think he's more comfortable, and you see him, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely him. I can't. Pedro does not deserve it.
They made mistakes.
Yeah.
Everybody has those days.
Oh, and then play it cool, guys. We're gonna set up for the TikTok, okay? So play it cool. Shh, don't say anything, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So Carlos, if the demon or whatever it is from the evil lurk went into your body and you went on a rampage killing, what are your 3 top songs you would use on your spree?
Okay, if the demon got inside me and my dog was murdered and I have to go on this killing spree because evil came lurking, my 3 top songs that I'm gonna put out that I have on my playlist to go on a murdering spree in this town would be. Also, you guys are about to see how versatile I am in my music.
Okay.
And in life. So, my first song would be Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
I'm going to come in like a wrecking ball. Just wreck everybody.
Okay.
Okay, my second song would be Necessary Evil featuring Jonathan by Motionless in White.
That's not me.
It's not you. I just can't see the whole name.
Oh, I see.
Because it cuts off. Sorry.
It's me.
Okay. And then my third song is Rompe by Daddy Yankee.
Oh, that's a good one.
Girl,
that's a good one.
I was like, I'm going to be breaking everybody's heads.
Okay, okay.
And now y'all see that I listen to a little bit of everything.
That's wow. You are a verse in music.
Gays.
And in bed.
Okay, now you set it up for me.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah?
If evil came lurking
Okay.
and you got possessed
Okay.
and you got a playlist, what 3 top songs would you go on this murder spree?
Ooh, so I have to put my girl Dua Lipa Physical.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know. If
That's a good one.
Especially the intro of that song is such a good like
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
such a good one. Then this one is more situational. It's not mostly for me. So if I was like in a building stuck with one person and I have to find them, I would like put my phone on Bluetooth and then I would start playing Tiptoe Through the Window.
No.
Like
You
so I
got me
can
fucked
scare
up.
them. So I can scare them and be like, motherfucker, I'm coming. I'm coming for you, bitch. I'm lurking. And then the last one, I think I used this for the rage room.
Okay.
The shower scene. Ice Nine Kills.
That's a good one too. That's a good
one of my
too.
favorite. And I was smashing shit, so I kind of already know the feeling.
Okay.
So I think, and I was satisfied. I was like,
Yes,
I was like,
queen.
yeah, I can do this.
Love that.
Thank you.
I love that.
So there you go. You guys are gonna see that on TikTok.
On the TikTok. Tune in.
Yep.
Alrighty. So right now, you know what time it is, right?
What time is it?
Es tiempo para la ruleta del terror.
La ruleta del terror. I'm sorry. Something got in my eye, bitch, and I can't see. I'm literally crying out of my right eye.
You want to take it out?
No, it's okay.
Alrighty.
I don't know what it is.
La ruleta del terror. Alrighty. So now.
Okay, so now that it's actually April, let's update the fans. So we have one more movie, maybe 2, and then we're gonna have a random episode because I'm gonna be gone. Gone.
He's leaving us.
I'm not, but I'm gonna be gone for a bit. So just so y'all know, and then if we're this weekend, if you're at Spukala, hit us up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So are we
Talk
ready?
to me, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Power.
Bitch, I
Power.
can't see.
You don't need to see.
I don't, but my.
If you crying, bitch.
Oh.
Popcorn.
Wow.
Wait, was it on the? That was the one in the Evil Lurk, right?
Yeah, I literally just added it.
Do you want to try it again?
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's. Because it's weird that like it landed on the same one.
It did. I literally just erased when Evil Lurks and added that one.
So wait. Okay, let's try it again.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I just have that witchiness power.
That's true.
I do go. I haven't seen it either. What is
Tokyo Gore Police.
Okay, I've never seen that one.
That's
either.
in a different spot at least because it landed on the same one from last week.
It did. If I didn't notice it, it would have landed on When Evil Lurks Again if I forgot to erase it.
Exactly. So there you go. Tokyo Gore Police, which I've seen.
I haven't.
It is a great. It's fucking weird.
Okay. I'll leave this episode all on you.
So I think it's on Tubi.
Okay.
It is a Japanese film. I can check real quick.
It might be Shudder. I feel like I've seen it there.
I think it was on Shudder for a while, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Tubi.
Okay.
It might be on Shudder too, but at least here it says Tubi.
Okay.
It is a fucking weird movie. Have you seen Audition?
Nope.
Well, the main girl from Audition is in this. She's the main girl in this movie.
Okay.
So I love it. It's gonna be crazy. Just imagine Power Rangers mixed with the When Evil Lurks, mixed with I don't know, weird shit.
Okay.
You trust me. You're gonna see you're gonna say, oh, what the fuck.
Okay. I'm excited.
So I'm excited too. I love that movie. That movie's great.
Did we miss any segments?
No, that's it.
Okay. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. It's weird doing it, this time.
Yeah. Anyways, y'all, we're sorry for the delay. Also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we'll be at Spookala this weekend. Say hi. And then we have merch down below. Thank you all for all your support and help, love, and fuck. I can't talk. I'm tired. Oh, also, if you're on Apple, leave us a review, 5 stars. Other than that, don't try if it's not gonna be 5. And on the YouTube channels, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And yeah.
That's pretty much it, right?
That's pretty much it.
All right, guys.
This energy just went all the way down. I lost it. I lost all my energy.
It was the shit that was in your eye. That was your energy.
Yeah, it just left me. It left my body.
That's okay. Because we're here to end it. And so you guys, I say, so long, farewell.
Don't get copyrighted.
We'll see you again. You think I'm that good?
That mouse is fucking petty.
That's true. No, that's not Disney. Oh, that is Disney.
It is.
Shit.
It is.
So long, and farewell.
That's why I didn't say the name.
Until we meet again. All right. Thank you so much for watching and listening, guys.
Y acuérdate.
Escúchate eso.
Nos vemos en los sueños.
Horror
Nos
Daddies.
vemos.